So Giz, your offline review. I have on my second monitor. I have your notes. I could check on them. I don't know if you want me to just. Normally, the way I do it is I just go over the VOD normally. But since you sent me so many notes, I'm going to just go up uh your timestamps. If you want me to actually just go up the VOD, like all of it, let me know. I could kind of like redo it again or go in more detail. But since you sent me such detailed notes, I'm just gonna go over the notes. All right. But again, message me if that's not what you wanted. It's hard for me to really know, right? Just when I see not many people write notes, when I see notes, I just assume you really care about what your notes are, because that's not many. Yeah, everyone throws this detailed of notes. Okay, 346. I see he only has done 4 camps and is passing top side. Would it be better to fight for top crab and reset into my collective? Okay, let's see. 346. Well, you full cleared. I know this isn't the time set, but full cleared, and then I assume you saw him walking, so you start following him. Looks like he's level 3, so you know he's skipped those camps, and he looks like he has no red buff, so you know he did blue, gromp, wolves minimum, and maybe he didn't. Then maybe he did like raptors or krugs into here, but he definitely did at least these 3 camps. When you press tab, we'll know for sure how much CS he has, right? And that will decide. We're here to defend our mid laner, potentially fight him. We got solo killed. Fight this guy a little bit, probably get him to flash away. Or he'll just Q away. He Qs away. All right. Again, you need to press tab. First of all, even before you press tab, I see this and I immediately say, okay, I'm invading his red. Why? Well, his mid can't help him. Mid's literally 1 HP dying. And he can't help himself because you're full HP. He's 1 HP, level 4, he's level 3. This guy cannot do anything. And you know his red's up. If he had red, then he would. If he did red, he would have it around him, just like you have your red and your blue buff around you, right? So you know his red's up. His mid can't help him. He can't help himself, and his bot's actually under tower. You have bot prio. So there is not a single thing in this world that can stop you from taking his red buff. He can't 1v1 you. He obviously his mid just died. So here you should just go and take his entire red side. Right here again, you have mid prio, you have bot prio. Their mid's dead. Their Vi's 1 HP basing. Now you press tab 16 CS and the Raptors. You know he did blue, Gromp, Wolves, Raptors, and then he did for that. So it means he has red and Krug's up. So here you could literally take red. Then you could do Scuttle if you want, or you could do red Scuttle base, or you could literally do red Krugs. This is more risky, but you could literally do red Krugs and base. There is not a single reason on earth to not take his red buff right now. He can't stop you. Xerath can't stop you. Your bot will be first, etc. And you said, is it better for fight top crab or reset into my clear? So it's literally neither. It's literally just invade this red. There's no other option. You could do anything. Again, red into this, red into this, red into base into this, red Krugs into base. I don't care anything. There's no option I would ever do that doesn't involve red buff, personally. Hopefully that makes sense. Again, if you ever have any questions, just DM me on Discord. If you don't explain it and understand this, Vi is 428. Vi is 24 farming, just came back off reset where he was pathing top. Jig says no F. I can't do dragon because their bot was crashing. I think that's side invade bot side. Alright, we'll see. So you full clear back down. You see Vice here. So it looks like he still hasn't done the red because there's no way he did red and then he's on top crab already, right? And you don't see him on him. So I think you just completely missed the fact that he never did red. He has 24 CS. He had 16 before. So that means he based about the longsword. And it looks like he did Gromp into Scuttle. That's the 24. And now he's probably on Wolves right now. And now he's on Raptors. Yeah, I see no reason why you can't do Dragon here. I agree with the Dragon Pull because their bot died, so their bot's here right now. You're stronger than Zavai 1v1. Technically, he has mid prio on you, but it's like a Xerath. It's not like a Silas who's gonna E into you or flash Galio taunt into you. It's a Xerath. He's gonna throw Qs over the wall. Who cares, right? So I actually agree with the Dragon Pull. Here I think you just see a 1 HP guy, so you can't help yourself. You have to kill him, which makes sense. And now you don't feel you can do Dragon because you want to do it because their bot was dead, but now their bot is respawned, right? Which makes sense. I think you could risk it if you wanted to, just because they probably have no vision on it. You could even hit this now to be safe. And if they have no vision on it, you could do it, because technically here their jungle dies too, so Their mid can't stop you. Their jungle can't stop you. The only person that can stop you is technically their bot lane. And they have to both come, because if just their support comes, there's no way who's their support. There's no way a Soraka can stop a level 6 Evolve Training Dragon. They have to both come, and AD carry and support both not hitting wave and coming to hit Dragon, hit you is kind of like really rare. And at the very least, then like MF can come or Lux can come. So I think you still could do the Dragon. I think it's fine if you don't want to. You don't want to take the risk, but I still think it's possible. But I think I completely like this because this is guaranteed. You know this is up because you both clear down. So if your red's up, his blue's up, and you know you have winning 1v1, and you know you have an advantage, and you know you have mid-prio. So I love this invade. Again, I think you could do dragon, but as an alternative, if you want to invade instead, I have no complaints. I think this invade's great. I think two things here. I think at this point I would just play to finish it because it's 1,000 HP. Your smite to 600, and at this point like E auto smite kills it, right? And this one he's gonna and also, I think the fight's worse. If you still had your E and W, I think here you just have to hold your E and W, right? If you want to play the turn on him, then you should not. You just kill this with autos. Don't E it, don't W, don't Q it. And if he comes, you'll just have EWQ on him. But once you EW this, I think now you have to play to finish it. Because how are you gonna turn on him without E and W? Those are your two main damage abilities. I guess you had your E without your W, right? And here, I guess when it's this low again, just auto smite, W smite the blue buff, something. So you either full hit him, use all three spells on him, which you didn't because you didn't W, or use all three spells on this. I like all or nothing on either or. I hate this like use one spell on this, use two spells on this guy. You know what I mean? That's what I don't like. Either guarantee the blue or guarantee the fight. I don't like option C, which is one W on the buff, two abilities on him. You know, it's just neither is guaranteed. Okay. Next timestamp. Uh, and I think you going for the Zeth is completely fine. I'm starting reading the notes now. There's so many notes. I saw it. Maybe I tracked wrong. I thought I finished. I'm so confused by what you just wrote. Maybe I tracked wrong. I saw her finish her clear topside, so I thought she would continue to clear. I could have. And I think you're overcomplicating the tracking. The tracking is really, really, really easy, right? You both path downward. So when your red spawns, her blue spawns, and your Krug spawn, her Grom spawns. When your wolf, her wolf spawn, your after spawn. That's the tracking. It's very easy. You should not get the tracking confused. Here your red spawned in 2 seconds, so her blue just spawned. Your Krug spawn in 11 seconds, as you could tell. Your Krug spawned in 9 seconds, and her Grom spawns right now. So they're basically synced. They're 7 seconds off. That's nothing, right? So that's the tracking. I think you're overcomplicating the tracking in your head. I don't know what you're tracking, but that's what the tracking is. We killed Jinx. I know Vi was wanting to do Dragon. I thought I should have probably pathed bot side to do Dragon since my team is good at HP mana and enemies in. My biggest concern is then pathing Dragon out of base. I think here, probably you could just insta base here. You could just base right now, just because you have so much money. 1545. I don't want to run with 1600 gold all the way to my camp, right? So I think here you could just base, and then you can do two options. You can just, if you prioritize Dragon, you can just base and run straight to Dragon. Do Dragon instantly. Again, you're way stronger than their Vi 1v1. You know you're level 6 right now, and you last saw Vi here level 5 still, right? So you know you have level advantage. Here, she just came off base, so she just spent her all money, and all she can afford is Dirk and Boots. Dirk is only 1,000 golden stats. Here, you already have Sheen, which is 900 golden stats. So everything you're about to buy right now, 1550, you're basically, you're up a level, obviously, and you're basically here, you're going to be up, let's say Sheen to Dirk is equivalent, because 900 to 100, it's 1,000, it's only 1,000 gold, 100 gold difference. So here, you're basically, whatever you're going to buy, you're going to have 1,550 gold of stats on, like, over the Vi. So you're way stronger than Vi, and your MF just killed Jinx. So here, if you want to base and just run straight to Dragon, it's free. You have mid-prio, you have winning 1v1 jungle, and you have winning bot, looks like, right? And after this, then you can full clear up. You do Dragon, then you'll do Scuttle, Blue, Grom, Pool, Raptors, Red, Krugs. Option A. Option B is you can recall here again, and you just full clear down towards Dragon. Krugs, Red, Raptors, Wolves, Grom, Blue, and then Dragon yourself. I'm not saying which one's better. I think both are completely fine. It's your preference. Either run to Dragon right away and then clear up, or clear it down towards Dragon. Only two options. I didn't want to do 12. I didn't want to do Grubs because that's how Vi backing, and after getting 3 kills, I figured she would path the Grubs and would be able to kill me on Grubs and convert that into a Dragon. Nah. Okay, so it's at 812, so it's right here. Now, definitely, she only got 1 kill. She got 1 kill. She got 2 kills, I guess. She got a kill on Lux right now, and then she got a kill on Talia. I guess she did get all 3 kills, but again, I think this kill lead's like kind of, I don't know. I don't think you think you're underestimating your own champion because again, right now, again, the problem is that you haven't base. That's the bigger problem. Because if you base and spend all this money, again, you are with the math I did. You're up 1,500 gold with a stats hunter right now. If you based earlier, right? Now technically, right now you're up 1,800 gold. She got 3 kills, right? A kill is 300 gold, so she just got 1,000 gold. Let's say if you before you're up 1,500, and now she just got 1,000 gold. So the math is now you're still instead of being up 1,500, you're only up 500, right? So you're still stronger than her. And here you see level 7 when you pan your camera or you press tab, you see she's level 6. So you're still up a level, and you're still up stats. Funny enough, right? Because again, you took her camp, she never took any of your camps. You still gotta have a kill for yourself. It's not like you're 0 kills and she's 5 kills. You know what I mean? So I don't know if you're underestimating. Also, your champ is just designed to be stronger 1v1. Like unless you have like unless you're like 0-2 and they're like 6-0, even if you're slightly weak, like you're 0-1 and they're 1-0, your champ's still designed to beat most champs 1v1, unless it's like a Trundle or Briar. Your champ's just kind of the king of 1v1s versus other junglers, right? So I think you shouldn't be scared of the, oh, she got triple kill. This shouldn't actually matter anything to you. I think it's completely fine if you don't want to fight Grubs because you are so close to your Dawn, and Dawn's such a big power spike. I do think this is a complete waste of time. I think you're wasting so much time. You never based before. You still are not basing now. Now again, your Dawn's 2200, so you have Dawn. Like Scuttle gives you Dawn, Gromp gives you Dawn. You should be like either right now if you think he's going to Grubs, which is what you said, then you should either be insta pulling Dragon right now, or B, you should just do Blue Gromp. That gives you Dawn money. You base for Dawn, and then with Dawn, now you do whatever the fuck you want. You want to do Grubs, you go do Grubs. You want to do Dragon, you go do Dragon, right? But I think when you have having this much money is just incorrect. Doesn't matter what you want to do. Grubs, Dragon, Invade, Gank. I don't care what you're saying, what your plan is. This is way too much money to have early game. That's the only thing you have to accept, right? Because if you had this money spent, I swear you could literally do anything. You want to do Dragon, you could do Dragon. Grubs, you could do Grubs. Fight these guys, you could do this fight. Without, I guarantee if you had Dawn here, you triple kill. I swear, I guarantee you kill Jinx and Xerath, and then you get Dragon. But when you're this much money, you're just a useless sack of shit. That should be your biggest takeaway. I need to recall and spend my money better. This is bad, right? Because again, if you had your Dawn earlier, and you're scared of this vibe. But look, she doesn't even have her first item yet, right? Let's do the math. This is Dawn is a 3,300 gold item, right? This is 1,000 gold, 875. That's 1875. Cloak is 600. That's 2,475. So what's more, this or this, right? So you're way stronger than Vi once you base. You just never base. That's your biggest issue. Ooh, sorry, I'm sick right now. All right. At this point, I have no idea what Vi's trying to do. She even checked Grubs with her lead. She doesn't have a lead, so you're wrong. Her top camps are still up. Her top camps are still up. No. You're saying her top camps are still up, but you see her blue and Grump are both down. She only has a single top camp up. So I don't know what you're typing. Yeah, you end up trying to go around. I don't know. I think you're prioritizing stuff that doesn't matter. Like the priority is not to kill the Vi. The priority is the objective. So you always walk this way. If she Qs out, the dragon's free because you're in the pin. She's not. If she stays in, then she's dead. I think you're the jungler. You need to prioritize this. I'm not looking to cut this guy off. I see BA. I don't really care, right? I want to be close to the fight. I think you're now. If you were in the pit earlier, you would be in this fight earlier, and this fight would still be winning potentially, even with how much money you stood on you. Okay. My team is coming off a reset. I see Jinx on doing Dragon, so we have to be able to win Dragon net right now. I found as 0%. I think to be completely honest, I didn't expect to find the path to Dragon. I get out of base. She has forwarded so much tempo. I didn't even know what to do. I can't. I could go take her top side, but probably even her bot side camps. Yeah, you run straight here. I mean, it's one of the things like you're saying that you didn't expect the Vi to be here, but you see Jinx walking here. Well, it's not like Jinx is going to solo a dragon, right? So if Jinx is walking up river, it only means one thing: Vi's on dragon. So here, you either accept that okay, I'm probably late because Vi spawns so much faster than me, and now I'll just go trade Grubs, take her Gromp, take her Wolves, or try to get here in time, I guess. But again, you should probably just accept it's gone. It's not a big deal. Honestly, I was gonna say option B, but I think this is just the only option. You should just trade. Um, and again, I think it's no way Jinx is soloing it. So when you see Jinx walking up, you should just know they're on it. Even right now, it's still not too late. Obviously, now you know you're definitely not here in time. Smite does 1,000. It's already 1,500. So now it's not too late. Even now, you could just do a little pivot and just click from here, right? Click the wolves, click the grubs. So I don't know. I think you should just accept that it's gone. It's just a first dragon. Go get 3 grubs. Again, you're level 7.5. Like she's still level 6. So you're gonna go take her top side. You'll be level 8. She'll be stuck level 6. You have a 2 level lead. It's fine. Give up dragon, first dragon, but you have a 2 level lead. You'll use that 2 level lead to carry. But I think you're just beating a dead horse and keep trying to make this work when it doesn't have to work. And now you end up doing grubs anyways, but you're just late. Like you could have been here way earlier, and now yeah, you're just late. Now not only did you get so low, but now they're actually able to come here in time and steal the last scrub, and then you die. But again, if you just ran straight here from now, I guarantee you would never die. I guarantee you would not have lost any of the grubs. I guarantee you'd also be able to take at least one or two of his top camp scrumper wolves, but here you took none of them. So I think that you're just super late, and it's all because you opened the dragon. And that's the last time stamp you gave. Um, Because from there I was but obviously the early game is not cooked at this point. But I definitely think you had a big lead. I mean you're up a level and a half, and then you kind of just completely gave it away from obviously everything we've talked about. You just had a bad recall. You played the dragon fight badly, but by just not playing to the pit. And then after you lost the fight, it happens. You could just play the grubs, but instead you kept trying to go to dragon, which made you die at grubs and made you lose one of the grubs. Obviously, nice. I mean, this is a good example of why, like when you have Dawn, you just become so fucking strong. And this is why I really wanted you to show up to that dragon fight with Dawn, because look, you're able to literally 2v1 their mid jungle with Dawn, right? That's why this item's so fucking OP on Volibear. We farm up. We're kind of close to our Navori, so we don't want to base. We want to base on full Navori. Makes sense to me. Go on the Soraka. Soraka flashes. You follow the flash. So he should die now. Nice. Thing here, aren't you 100? Aren't you like 100 off Navori? I think Navori's 2150. So if you're 100 off, I don't think you should base. I think at this point you've stayed so long. Now you should just stay for wolves, right? Because here, if you don't buy the full item, yeah, you just realize, oh shit, I'm 100 gold off. Now look how shit these components feel. Zeal double dagger. Now you leave base with 850 gold. This looks terrible. I'd rather be late to the dragon and have full item than be on time to the dragon and have a bunch of bullshit in my inventory. You know. Okay, we show up to the fight though. Doesn't matter if we have Zeal. Our champ's OP. Nice fight. Now we bite our item. Nice sidestep. You were forced to miss your Q for the sidestep, but I still like the idea. Game is pretty hard though from earlier. I think their Jinx got a bunch of kills, and also their Vi was like super behind, but now he's not more stronger than you or anything, but he has caught up, and he's definitely not useless anymore. Especially with the abilities going, he actually does so much damage. Oh, look at you! Holy fuck, you're the man. God, look at you. You win this game? Is this a win? No, it's a loss. Okay, well you're doing God's work. I'll tell you that. 5 kills. By full visage, nice. Now when you're this strong, I really want to fight with my team as much as possible, and I want to help use my elite to help get my teammates back in the game, and also shut down their strong members. I think focusing this rock is not the way to go. I think you gotta focus their strongest member. I think it's really obvious when you press tab here. The strongest member is by far their mid laner, right? 2 full items, 13 kills. No one, this is the guy I want to focus. I think you're really, really television on this. Also, Xerath's immobile, so here you could just go, just run, ult on him. You could just Q E on him. I think you're like the fact you're just like eating all of like Xerath's damage, eating Jinx's damage. You just lost half your HP for a Soraka flash. It's pretty bad. If I'm I'm focusing. I know I'm obviously it's not bad focusing on Raka. So if you kill the Raka, she can't heal her teammates. But there's like a time and place. Again, we're doing the same thing. We killed her nice, but now we have no flash, and I don't know how you're supposed to get on Xerath or Jinx with no flash and no ult, and you use both on both of them on her, right? Like how are you supposed to get on this Jinx? Look at you, right? No flash, no ult. It's impossible. So I don't hate the idea of focusing Soraka at times, but I think you're definitely overdoing it, and now you have no way to actually get on their carries. But they are snowballing pretty well. It's not really your fault. Besides the fact, obviously focusing them would help, but again, going on Soraka every fight. But now we have no ult and again our flash still in. I have no idea how you're gonna get on the Xerath, and he's the main threat. This fight looks pretty good though. They are just mosh pitting into you, thankfully. Pull a dragon, not bad. Get dragon. I think Dead Man's would be not bad just because you need the extra move speed to help you on this Zerath in fights, which is what you're building. Good. This way, the game's like your teammates are actually just dying a lot, way too much. I don't say this is your fault. I have no idea how the fuck your teammates just keep dying. I do think that you definitely could have snowballed the early game way harder. I do think you're playing this mid game well though, but now at this point the enemy team is just too strong. Sadly, another game's just over. So yeah, I think this is mostly the early game fault. I think mid quote unquote late game you played fine. Your teammates just actually ran it. But early game, I think maybe if you're up 3 levels and you got the second the dragon, and you based on Dawn and when they were fight, I think that's where Jinx and Xerath got all their kills initially was from those early fights, which I think you could have carried if you just based for Dawn. So I think that's the big takeaway. It's your tempo and everything else, and how you could also have invaded this fight better and got a way bigger lead as well. Also, don't forget Xerath like killed you on the scrubs, which I think again helps snowball his lead. But again, if you have any questions, message me on Discord. It's Chad Jungle on Discord here on the right hand side in Jungle Kingdom about this game or just anything in general. All right, bye bye.